Hello YouTube, this is Justin Game 44 here, and today we are here to review Dragon 9 Realms, the Decoy. Now, this episode is where we find Buzzsaw again, and this time it's getting more interesting, as Buzzsaw has been found, and this time things get more epic, as he has now captured a new dragon, which was a surprise to me. I found out this dragon was actually in the Book of Dragons over a decade ago, where the dragon, 12 years really around now, where this dragon is actually some type of cutting down timberjack dragon. And wow, it's from the Book of Dragons from the very first movie that was never actually introduced, what I heard. For that to actually be, I gotta say, I'm impressed that the writers of Dragon 9 Realms actually decided to do that. They brought in a new dragon that technically had already existed, but never really was given a proper introduction or given an actual model in the show until now. I gotta say, that was pretty cool. And now, not Hiccup, and now Buzzsaw gets to tame it and become its new owner, which, I got to admit, that's not really a bad choice. A dragon that can cut down trees, and Buzzsaw, who is technically a logman company man, who owns chopping trees, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Now, Tom and all the others are pretty much trying to find him, and once they do, they see he has made complete camp, which, when I saw this, I completely felt like this was reminding me of Season 2 of Defenders of Berk, where Hiccup was actually on Dragon Island, and he meets Dagger, and it turns out what Dagger's been doing ever since he last left Berk. And I gotta say, it was interesting, because really, this episode reminds me of that, and it was pretty cool how they went on with this episode. Now, I won't deny, this one was probably the weakest in a way, because there's a few problems with all the cages that Buzzsaw created. They're all basically really thin ice that I'm sure most of the dragons can break unless they all have ice abilities where if they shoot, it would just create more ice, preventing and not actually breaking the ice. Now, nonetheless, this dragon has actually... The reason why Buzzsaw probably has all these dragons under his control and not able to break free is because he made a whistle, and all the dragons are following their orders with it, which, dang, that's a good way of taming dragons. And so he has to try, but he now wants to become king of dragons, and he wants to eat dragons as well. Dang, I'm actually scared. Now, with all this, Buzzsaw has not only did all this, but really is more scary with a powerful dragon, as most of the dragon riders are staying away, as Tom is trying to figure out a way to get the whistle. Of course, it fails, but he actually convinces Buzzsaw to let him go after he helps him tame a dragon, which eventually he does when he flies. But then he realizes he was tricked, so he throws Tom off, trying to kill him again. And with this, Tom, of course, survives thanks to Thunder. And with that, turns out he had switched the whistles and blown the horn to get the dragon away, and Buzzsaw goes with him. And really, in this episode, Olivia is getting more curious and wondering what is going on. That will lead into the next episode, along with just how things are playing out here. Ugh, I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm actually getting tired. There's just a lot of things that really goes on, but not that much. I will admit, though, this episode did have a lot of problems. In a way, with the whole arcade thing. And honestly, dang. It's just been really a lot to do here. And really, that's just how it's been going. Not that much really does happen in this episode, I would say, in my own opinion. I do feel like they could have done more, but it kind of sucks that they brought this new dragon in just for what happens. Although, the next episode will technically have something to discuss about. So we'll discuss that soon. But until then, this is Judson Game 44 signing out. Until then, I see you all later. Bye.